If you copy standard top 15 extension lists, you will ruin your editor's performance. Those lists turn a lightweight setup into a sluggish IDE. The VS Code Marketplace now has over 55,000 options. Trying to find what actually works creates massive decision fatigue. Plus, the editor itself has evolved. VS Code now natively handles many features, like bracket pair colorization, that previously required third-party installations. You need to think about your setup as an editor budget. You only have so many CPU cycles and memory available before latency disrupts your flow state. Every single installation is a trade-off. You are balancing feature utility against editor latency. To find what's actually worth installing in 2026, we are going to run the 15 most hyped extensions through a strict return on investment analysis. Modern development requires ruthless curation. Efficiency is a product of what you omit. This chart maps the performance cost of a tool against its daily productivity impact. We'll start up here in the top left quadrant. Tools with a low performance cost but a high daily impact. ErrorLens and Better Comments live here. ErrorLens pulls your diagnostics in line so you don't hover over red squiggles, and Better Comments color codes your tags. Both drastically reduce cognitive load. Prettier and ESLint also fall into this category. By automating formatting and catching logical errors instantly on save, they eliminate manual fixes. There is a strict prerequisite for these two, though. Your team must agree on the configuration files. Otherwise, you will generate constant Git conflicts. For instant visual project organization without draining memory, you want Material Icon Theme and Peacock. Peacock colors your workspace borders, which prevents you from editing the wrong file when you have multiple project windows open. These core extensions are strictly non-negotiable. They automate low-level cognitive tasks without taxing your editor budget. Now look at the top right quadrant of this matrix. These tools can automate your entire boilerplate, but they demand significant system resources to do it. GitHub Copilot's 2026 update merged their chat and ghost text into a single extension. This architecture reduces the previous latency issues for large repository completions, but Copilot has strict constraints. It locks you into the GitHub ecosystem and requires a mandatory monthly subscription fee. That brings us to Continue AI, the primary open-source alternative. This extension allows you to bring your own API keys for models like Claude. You can also use Continue to run local Llama models. This gives you completely secure, zero-subscription codebase analysis. The trade-off with Continue AI is that it requires upfront configuration time, and its performance relies heavily on your local hardware capabilities. AI extensions are the single biggest drain on editor performance. You must choose exactly one ecosystem. Running both will gridlock your setup. Moving to the third quadrant, we find tools that carry a medium performance cost but eliminate external context switching. GitLens and Docker Dev Containers move branch management and environment replication directly into the VS Code UI. ThunderClient serves as a lightweight alternative to heavy external software like Postman, allowing you to test local APIs from inside the editor. Tailwind CSS IntelliSense and Path IntelliSense operate on the same principle. You do need to monitor Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. If you use it on massive monolithic style sheets, it can become a serious memory liability. The primary return on investment for these extensions is measured in focus retention. They eliminate the latency of toggling between your terminal, your web browser, and your editor. Finally, the bottom right quadrant, high cost, low impact. These are the legacy traps. Live server is obsolete. Modern JavaScript frameworks all ship with built-in dev servers, making this extension completely redundant. Code Spell Checker creates active friction. It generates false positive error squiggles on entirely valid technical variables. Developers spent hours maintaining custom ignore lists just to silence it. The fastest way to instantly upgrade your VS Code performance is to delete extensions designed to solve the problems of 2020. Now, let's map these winning extensions to specific developer profiles so you know exactly what to install for your job. If you are an enterprise or security developer, your core stack should be Docker Dev Containers, Continue AI, and ThunderClient. This stack specifically solves for strict corporate data privacy policies and the need for highly reproducible contained environments. If you fit the solo or speed optimizer profile, your stack relies on the unified GitHub Copilot, Prettier, ESLint, and ErrorLens. This setup prioritizes instant diagnostic feedback and zero-friction workflows over ultimate configuration flexibility. But whatever your role, never blindly install all 15 extensions from any tutorial. Use VS Code's built-in extension inspector, audit your current setup, and ruthlessly prune your active list. In 2026, a lean, curated extension architecture outperforms a bloated one. Maintaining editor speed is a baseline for high-output development.